Hello and welcome to the EJ and Dave podcast. In this week's episode, EJ is not available to be with us because he's disrespectfully gone away on holiday. So I've got a special guest called BloodStorm joining us. Hello, BloodStorm.
Hello, Dave. How are you doing? Oh, thank you.
Very well. We've had a few issues starting, but hopefully we could be all right.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Because I seem to be having a problem with lag and things loading in and doing things.
But other than that...
Other than that, it's perfectly normal.
Oh, good.
It's a just normal, fine podcast.
Yeah, nothing's happening at all.
No. So, for those that I will get EJ to put a description of your link to your podcast in the comments below, so people can join if they aren't really aware of your channel. Why don't you just tell the people a bit about your channel and what you do on it, things like that?
So, I am, like, similar to EJ. I do my own series. We're currently in it. Spoilers for some stuff. Yeah, I have a fantastic world. EJ's got a lovely world. I've got a fantastic world. We've both got a town. It's basically something like Stampy. So we basically do like our own series similar to Stampy. I make movies. I've started a new series for Minecraft trolling, which is by far my favourite series to be recording so far. Yeah, that's basically what I do. I don't know what else I plan to do in the future, but that's what I do currently that I enjoy.
How long have you been... Let's talk about your Fantastic World series first before we go into the trolling and films. How long have you been doing this world? Where have you disappeared to?
Oh, I'm currently... I'm just jumping above some stuff. Here I am. So, I first started Fantastic World late 2020, so it was about November. And so this isn't the first world. I had an old world, which I used to do. That lasted about a year and a half, or about 2 years, before it all corrupted. And yeah, I used that for like some sort of storyline, which sort of messed up, but oh well, I went with it. But yeah, we are currently in this world, which I started, I believe, early 2022. Yeah.
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 Do you carry on doing this for? Have you got an end in mind or anything?
So I know what year I'm ending it in. It's, well, the series is ending in 2027, but the whole story is ending in 2028, but I'll explain that in a moment. But yeah, Fantastic Worlds, like, as a whole, is the story's ending in 2028, so quite a while.
That's good, because I do enjoy watching your videos and everything.
Oh, thank you.
So what was your... If we start in the town, what would you say your favourite building is and your least favourite one you would change if you could do, if you wanted to?
My least favourite build in the town is probably... Oh, it's got to be one of these buildings over here. Are you... Oh, yeah, I was just saying if you were, like, not lost.
I know I've got issues, so hopefully this will be a bit better.
Yeah. One of these buildings over here are one of my least favourites. I've probably got to say it's either my brilliant barn or my archaeology adventures. Because, I mean, the outside, I don't know. But I did plan to, like, upgrade this in the future. But I don't know when I'm going to. But I'm going to do, like, a whole bottom floor with a massive, like, basement at some point with, like, different stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to do that, though.
Yeah, cause so much been added to the game since these were built. That's the thing, you could easily change anything.
Oh, yeah.
With all the new blocks.
And
All the other
my favourite build has got to be... I'm not counting the house.
No.
Probably either my hotel, my museum, or my massive sports pitch over in the distance.
Yeah, that's near where your museum is, isn't it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like this whole area is like my current favourite area because it's got like the museum, one of my favourites, the sports pitch.
The museum is nice because I helped you on the internals on that. That was nice.
Oh yeah, I've since upgraded it, which I'll show off at some point in the future. I mean, I could show it off now. I don't mind showing spoilers. But yeah, there's been like a couple different additions I've added to this.
Yeah.
We seem to have a llama in here as well.
Well, those things just appear anywhere.
Yeah. Don't touch the TNT.
No, that could be a bit dramatic if we did that. If that stuff goes like anything.
Oh yeah, especially that one there.
That's one I like.
That's...
See what you've done. Looks really nice in here.
Yeah, this is... Okay, this is my favourite build, but I don't know like my... I don't know. It's hard to pick which one's my favourite.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? 'Cause there's so many things in here you like.
Yeah. I don't think I showed this off, but we've got like weapons throughout the history of Minecraft. We've got the new mace.
Yes, that's going to be chaotic.
Oh yeah.
So I'd imagine they'd be really announcing a new update when it's going to be out fairly soon, I would have thought.
Yeah, my guess is that the new update's going to like release sometime in June. That's what I think.
Normally around late May, early June, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's when it's traditionally out. I like what you've done with that intro. That looks nice with the books on display.
Oh, I didn't design this little section. I included it, but I didn't design this little part. But I'm happy with how that is.
Yeah, it's really good. 'Cause there is a pack, I don't know if it's still available, a guy called Foxy No-Tail makes.
Oh yeah.
And it's all, you can get all the player head drops and the mob head.
Yeah, I'm surprised Minecraft actually hasn't done that yet with like the other mob heads, because that's something they need to do.
Yeah.
Like a blaze.
Doing the player head is slightly more harder. That is in Java. In Java, you just load up the add-on and it works straight away.
Yeah.
But for the mob heads and the villager heads, that does work straight away. That's really good. It's just a player head you have to do something slightly different with.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
But it's a really good pack, so I use them.
Yeah, if I had like a PC, I would download like non-marketplace like mods and texture packs and stuff.
Yeah, I think you'd have to be careful where you download it from and only use people who you know you can trust.
Oh, 1000%, yeah. Like I ain't having my whole game corrupt.
Who will just put anything on it and it will corrupt it or will do things to it.
Yeah, and I don't want that happening.
He's really good. And obviously for Java, if you go to Vanilla Tricks, which I think Exima from Hermitcraft does, that is also very, very good.
Yeah.
The thing I do look, the thing I like about Bedrock is there's a lot of marketplace stuff on there you can get.
Yeah, I like the Bedrock like marketplace stuff. Like some of it's not the best.
No, I haven't bought much. I've got a lot of what I've got is just stuff they've given away for free. I think purchased a few things. I think I've got the one of my favourite ones, the texture pack I downloaded, the Total Realism one or True Realism one.
Oh, I think I used that one. One of my recent ones. I don't know. Yeah.
So I've got it. That looks really, really nice.
Yeah, I took that texture pack off because I've got the add-ons.
Yeah. Well, I've still kept mine on. I'm trying to do something myself with it.
Oh, nice.
But you can't get things like that on Java.
Yeah, that's a benefit we have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The marketplace is a benefit for Bedrock. You know it's trustworthy, and you know it will work, and they'll keep it updated.
Yeah.
With Java, yes, you can do a lot more to it, it's how often it's going to be updated and whether you can trust everything that's out there.
Yeah.
And it's whether or not your PC is going to be good enough. That's what I keep hearing. It's whether or not your PC is going to be good enough to run it, because you're going to need quite a powerful PC to run some especially things like the creating mod, which Tango Tech plays a lot on.
The mods I don't really like in Minecraft are like the more like technical ones, so like more advanced. Like it doesn't feel like Minecraft. I mean, like, I know the furniture, yeah, but it looks nice.
I like the idea of creating. Although it's heavily redstone based, there's things you can do with it that you can incorporate into a build. So it can make your world a lot better. You can do things like water mills, probably windmills.
I've got a windmill over there I want to improve at some point.
I get what you mean. It does kind of break Minecraft a bit too much by what it does. It's a bit overpowering.
Yeah.
So I can understand what you mean on that. I'm not sure. From a building point of view, I'd like to just load it up, go into creative and do things with it. But I wouldn't want to use it all the time.
No, it'll get a bit too boring, like using the same thing over and over again.
I think one of the charms and one of the frustrations in Minecraft is the way you play it, is the actual mining aspect.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how many times have we gone mining, got a whole load of resources I need to go and get killed? That's the frustrating thing with Minecraft, but it's also the charm of Minecraft. It is what it is, and I wouldn't want that to necessarily change.
Yeah, Minecraft is like good how it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything that's going to make it too cheaty. I don't agree with that, but there are some fantastic mods out there. One of my favourite ones, just that I really need to get my head around more, is the armour stand one.
What's the armour stand one?
If you've ever watched Zombie Cleo, that's the one she used. You can pose armour stands in amazing ways. What she does is just mind blowing.
Oh.
I know normally on Bedrock you can only do stand poses and it's all fairly limited, but with the armour stand pack, especially one on Bedrock, on Java, sorry, you can get it so you can get armour stands to look like people are walking. You can put heads on them, so it's really inventive and it can really add amazing stuff to your world. But it is difficult to get your head around, to get going with it.
Oh yeah.
But how Cleo does some of the things she does is amazing. I think it was in season 8 when Tango was doing his Toontown build. She built a Wile Coyote using it, and it was just flipping amazing.
Oh, nice.
How could she do something that detailed and that intricate? It must take that poor woman hours upon hours to do something like that. And I just wish I could do things like that myself.
The amount of skill people just have for these things.
Yeah. I mean, once you get the head around the armour stand mod, it's probably a lot easier than you would think. You've just got to be confident using a mod pack.
Yeah.
The idea to do it, the inspiration to do it. Because there is a mod pack like that on Java, on Bedrock site, but it's a lot harder to use. Because I used it on one of the realms I was on. And yeah, the way you can control it, in Java it's done by a book. Or there's now a new one where it does the overlay on the screen. So you can actually see as you're posing a stand. But on Bedrock it's controlled by using dies. So it's a lot harder to get into play. And it's a lot harder if you're putting multiple ones together. So you can easily start to move the wrong one. And then I think if I remember correctly, when you were posing a head on it, the head would have to be posed separately from the stand itself.
Yeah.
So it was a lot harder. Where are we off to now?
Oh, I'm just taking you to the basement of Fantastic World. No, this is just like redstone maintenance I've got. I still need to update this with like the other builds in the fair.
Yeah, this redstone is something I struggle massively on. But I am starting to try and learn it.
I haven't been the best at redstone. Like, the trickiest thing I could probably do. Actually, I think it's nearby. Is it this one here? Don't think so. I think it's somewhere over here. But the trickiest thing is like, you know. Oh, actually no, that's not the trickiest thing. I think the trickiest thing is trying to compact like all the redstone. That's what I find tricky.
That's what I don't like about redstone. You can make a lovely building, then when you add redstone to it, it just takes it over, and it's so ugly sometimes.
Yeah, this is why I like hide most of my redstone under the floor.
Yeah, you have to try and create ways to get redstone to do what you want, at the same time making a build look nice.
Yeah, it's like with Stampy's Switch the Switch minigame. He made it look nice by like having like a window at the top where you can like see all the redstone. That's the game we played with Foxy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Whee!
Yeah, I mean sometimes you can do it well, but it's just so ugly at times.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
She needs so much of it. Because I'm designing and gaining one of my testing worlds, which is one involving the warden.
Oh, the warden's a nightmare for me.
I love them. And I've designed the layout of the game itself, which looks nice. EJ's done most of the redstone, I think he's still got some to finish. But I'm now having to go back and design the outside, so it hides the redstone.
Oh yeah.
Which is fun, because I'm hoping to play that in the next season of Ratings World.
Speaking of the rating world, what games do you plan on like picking for it?
What, from Copycat? Oh, for mine.
Yeah, like your picks.
I've picked some. Let me see if I can find my list. Because it's difficult. I've not picked. I've still got low. I know. I'm glad I've got lots of times. So far from the Ratings World site itself, I've got School One, Rush, Tunnel Trap, Beekeepers, and if I've got mine up and working and it works properly, I have also included, which is going to be a shock to some people, Seek and Dragons.
Yeah, I seen you say one of Ev's mini games. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
I think that's one of his best ones he did, and it is great fun to play. The more people you play, it is good fun to play.
Oh yeah, like most of his games, he doesn't usually think about like what was it, Hot Stir? Like how are you supposed to win that one? Seek and Dragons, that's actually fun to play. There's a goal.
I think, in all fairness to Ev, he needs to slow down his speed in uploading. He needs to spend time in the testing world, coming up with ideas and testing them.
Yeah.
You stay at home and you think, oh, that's a great idea for a game. So you go into your testing mode, you test it, and you think, actually, no, that's never going to work. So you scrap it or you adapt it. You don't just go suddenly into your world and say, well, I'm building this today. And you play it once and never play it again, because it's either completely rubbish or just doesn't work.
Yeah, there's like many examples of like some of his stuff. Like one of them is some of people's favourites. It's like Epic Fail. He thought of the idea of pushing animals up a ladder, but he didn't know that they wouldn't actually like go up.
No. I mean, that's the thing, he comes up with the idea. His world could be a lot better if he just took a step back and thought about how he does things, how it all goes together, like playing how the games work, getting people on to test them.
Yeah.
And then sort of like design builds in the test world before he goes and builds them. Town build before he goes and builds them in his towns or games, whatever. That's the best way to do it.
He says he had a design world before, but in a video he did like about a day after, he accidentally showed his like menus. He had no other world except from his Epic world.
Yeah. So I think even Stampy probably world where he just went and practiced building things, and he's probably got masses of games on there, and he's probably designed so many in the past that don't work, or they just didn't work out the way he wanted them to.
Yeah, many people have like games that are broken or just don't work.
Yeah. And the other problem is, you can build a game and in a couple of updates, thanks to Minecraft, it won't work. Because they changed the way redstone works, or they changed something else on it.
Yeah, I've only got one game which broke. That's the one over in the distance with campfires.
So I've to your game district, then you can tell us what your favourite game is from there.
Yeah. Oh god. I thought I was gonna land that. Yeah, there's a mini game over here. It's the cyan and orange one. So instead of there being fire, oh, there's a bear here. There was campfires. Basically, you'd run over the fire, you'd burn yourself, putting all of this out. And it's like first one to burn all of this. And then run out here, flick a lever on your side to shut your opponent's door, wins. But Minecraft changed the blooming campfires, so the game didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the trouble with them things. Which is sad.
Yeah. But there's always a solution to like fix the game, like, even if it doesn't look good. As long as the game works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the main thing.
What was something you wanted me to do?
Have you got another favourite game in here you like playing or anything?
Oh, my favourite game. Now, surprisingly, people don't like this game that much. Book Luck. I was well happy with this design. But yeah, I don't know why, but some people don't really like Book Luck.
What do you have to do in it? Is it where you hide a book and have to go and look for it?
Yeah, so there's like one enchanted book. There's like 17 normal books. You'd hide the enchanted one first, and then you basically just do this around it. And then you'd have to like find the book.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've got to admit, I do love these bookshelves. I think that's one of the better things they've introduced in recent updates.
Oh yeah. Like the old bookshelves, you can't even take the books out.
No, they're not much use. They look nice, but that's it. At least you can interact with them.
Yeah, do some cool redstone stuff. Like secret doors.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's if you can do redstone, which is something I can't.
I mean, I want to do something with these chiseled bookshelves, like a secret room in a library. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be a library, because that's where they traditionally are.
Yeah. These dogs. And there's a hamster.
I keep hearing weird animal noises all around here. I've given up trying to work out what they are.
Oh, my game volume's turned all the way down.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'll keep mine up. And you can tell when someone's sneaking up behind you. So, you've recently started a trolling series.
Yes.
Who's been your favourite one to troll so far?
Oh, it's got to be the person I trolled on the 3rd episode. No, it's Ev. Obviously, Ev.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was a shame we couldn't hear his audio on there, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's because he was using the Xbox app on his phone. But only recently I figured out how to like include audios with how I record. And it's a shame I didn't do that instead. But you can briefly hear him. Like the most you can hear him is in that voice message at the end. And
yeah, he wasn't happy, but he kind of sets himself up sometimes. Poor old Ev.
oh yeah, like I don't know why he trusts me to join his world each time. He's just oblivious to stuff.
He is, isn't he? He's just in his own little world.
People keep saying it's like he does it for the views. Like, yeah, like the drama. I doubt that's the reason. It's always his coronation videos that get him the views.
Yeah. I mean, he could do it, because that's what people expect of him, so he could just be playing up to it. Which I wouldn't blame him if he is. That's what other people do.
I doubt he's gonna ever see me again, ever. Because he's like blocked me.
Oh, I'm sure there's ways around that if you ever did want to troll ever again, which I'm sure you will.
Oh, me and Gaps have been talking about this last night ever since we did that person yesterday. At some point, we're gonna make an alt account. We're gonna message Ev. We're gonna be a spy. So this episode's gonna be like a couple days long to film because it's gonna be like different days we're gonna get clips from, and then the final part of that episode is gonna be like my little mischief. But that's what me and Gaps have been planning. I don't know when that's gonna be. It's gonna be a while.
No, Gaps is quite an expert in trolling people.
Oh yeah, I love trolling people. Like, oh, I don't know. I've done it like since the Wii U, like since I've done YouTube before.
Yeah.
And only ever recently is when I started to just record the trolling, record me having fun, and yeah.
How long do you plan to keep the series going for? Is it permanent or until you just run out of victims or get bored?
I'm gonna keep going. I'm going to aim for it to go for at least 6 years. So, past Fantastic World, just that there's like stuff to do after it ends. But it's not going to go on forever.
No, nothing can last forever, unfortunately.
Like, if I run out of Minecraft, there's always another game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when Fantastic World comes to an end, what do you see yourself doing after that? Is it something you and your thoughts, or is it something you'll think about nearer the time? Because you said earlier there's plenty of time for things to change.
Well, I haven't really thought of what series I want to do after. I mean, probably continuing the trolling, but other than that, I haven't really got a plan for what I'm going to do after.
No, because it's not like Fantastic World ends at the end of this year. You've got plenty of time to go. And as you say yourself, there's going to be, in that time, there's going to be plenty of new games coming out, or are out, that you could get inspiration from and start doing series based on them.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to do Terraria. Like, originally I didn't plan on doing Minecraft. I wanted to do Terraria, but
Yeah.
I just thought Minecraft is easier. Terraria. I don't really think people watch that anymore, do they? I don't think so.
Well, I've got it on my PC, but I've never gotten around to getting in depth packs. I always seem to get drawn back into Minecraft.
The last time I played Terraria was like ages ago on like the PS3. And I looked at the game disc and I was like, you know what, if I get this on Xbox, I could start a channel on this. But no, I'm on Minecraft.
Is that what made you start YouTube, or was it YouTube himself inspired you to start doing it?
I only started YouTube because of lockdown. Like, there was nothing to do. So, originally Minecraft wasn't the first thing I did. I played this rubbish mobile game called Beat Blade. It's like some swiping. Do you know what Beat Saber is on like the VR headsets?
I've never done VR headsets, so I've got no idea what you're talking about.
It's like, so there's like these cubes and you've got like these two swords in each hand and you have to like whack the cubes in the directions that the arrows are facing.
Oh, right.
Something like that, but on mobile, but you just swipe across the screen instead. Originally I did that, but then I deleted those videos. That was in like the summer of 2020, and then I just thought, why not just do Minecraft? And that was like, I think October was when I did my first Minecraft video was on the Hive murder mystery.
Yeah.
I remember I did Among Us, but I wasn't talking to the crewmates. People, when I was in like year 10, wanted me to continue that. I said nope.
Yeah, because Among Us is like so many of those games, they kind of come out, they're massive at the time, but they soon kind of die out.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft Legends, like that survived about a month or two.
Yeah, that wasn't very popular from the start, though. There was a lot of problems with it.
I never actually seen gameplay or like I haven't actually played it before, so I've got no clue what it's about.
I did see some gameplay on it, and the overriding memory I get of it was them just whinging and it was bad. It was full of bugs or something.
It's somewhat like an adventure, like Minecraft crossed with Minecraft Dungeons, I'd say, or like story mode and dungeons.
I think they've stopped it now, haven't they? I think they've closed it down, they made Legends.
I'm not actually sure. I think they've still got it up on their website for you to buy at like 50% off now because of the 15th anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah, have you seen that map they showed on YouTube yesterday, which is kind of a history of Minecraft? Looks really good. I've got it. It's free.
Oh yeah, I've played it a bit yesterday. I only got like 2 stickers and I was like, yeah, but it's not really that interesting. I mean, it is interesting, but just not really much to do. Just walk around.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like about free things is you can buy them if you don't like them. No, you're not wasting money.
Yeah.
Whereas when you buy one of these maps, they do some really nice ones.
One of the things I regret buying is the Mutants add-on.
Yeah.
But I'm using that for some stuff. I'm rarely using it. I've got a major thing I'm using it coming out next year. But then I've got like some attacks I plan in the future to use them. But other than that, that's all I'm using them for. So, yeah.
Assuming that thing you've got planned to use is going to be your next film.
Indeed, yes. So, they're going to be like some little bosses.
Yeah. So, how many films do you have planned to make?
So,
And how many have you made so far, for those that don't know?
So, the films I've made so far, I've done a 3-part for my first film, which is Fantastic Worlds Portals to Mystery. Now, the second part to that movie, I deleted because it had a copyright strike. I didn't realise I can keep that on YouTube without getting a strike. So, I accidentally deleted it, so, yeah. Sometime in March, was it? Yeah, March 10th was my second film, Fantastic Worlds at War, which was... I wasn't really that happy about like the title because it wasn't really a war, and I was talking to someone about the other day about it. They said it wasn't really much of a war, it was more of like a dragged on villain attack. So that's something I would improve to it if I could in the future. Or if I could. Like travel back in time.
I mean, I knew we were going to be recording this podcast. I just didn't expect to be recording it as soon as we were. So my original plan is to last in your second film. My original plan was to go back and rewatch it.
Oh yeah.
Just to refresh my memory on it, but I know when I was watching it, I really enjoyed it.
I enjoy making it. I'm not a fan of watching back my own stuff, but like creating it and like watching it back for the first time, obviously, to see if there's any like mistakes. But I prefer making it and like editing it rather than the other stuff. Watching it.
Yeah, I understand with you. I hate being in front of the camera, so that will never happen. And I hate the sound of my own voice.
That's something most people hate. Like, I don't know if this is true, but like when you talk, like that's not what you actually sound like. But if you listen to yourself down like the phone, that's what you do sound like. If that makes sense.
I really hate it. And doing build off of EJ, it's so difficult enough to record my audio. I just don't. I feel so uncomfortable doing it.
Oh yeah.
And the same when I'm recording the podcast. If he disappears and gets me to stop talking, my brain just dries up and I can't think anything to say. So I'm so not used to it, so even if I did do my own YouTube channel, there's absolutely no way I'd ever live stream. It'd just be me sitting playing games in complete silence.
I struggle to think of stuff to talk in my videos. Like I usually just talk about what I'm doing, but I struggle to think of like topics.
I wish I did have the gift of the gab, I can just go on, rabbit on for a couple of hours and that's it.
TJ would be good at that.
Oh, he can't shut up. I don't know how live streamers do it day in, day out. I just certainly couldn't. It'd be a nightmare.
Usually people that like get barely any views for their live streams, I don't know, they usually just sit in silence, but like if you've got more people in the chat, like you're basically talking to people over text, so if that's
Yeah.
the way, yeah.
So I watch sometimes when my internet's decent.
When?
I do sometimes try and watch some of the people stream, some of the hermits. I used to watch Foxy now and No Tail stream quite a lot. He used to do it, but he's not streamed for a while now. But they're just so good at it. They just seem to be so natural at it.
Oh yeah.
And they're so good at interacting with the audience. And same with Stampy when he live streamed. His live streams were really good.
I miss his like live streams. Like I know he's doing his broadcasts, but like I want him to like go back to playing games. Like I know he's like quit. Well, not quit YouTube. He's like rarely uploading now. But yeah.
But given a choice, if I'd say Stampy could carry on doing Lovely World, or he could do live streaming, I'd rather he live stream.
Yeah, because with live streams you can do what you want. Lovely World, it's not going to be good forever. Like he's going to get to a point where he's like burnt out. Like builds don't really seem that good, and yeah.
And I think things like Lovely World or when you've got your own Minecraft world, they are good because Mojang are good at releasing updates on a yearly basis. So you know there's always new blocks coming out, new features, so you can always create stuff around that. But once they stop updating Minecraft, that's when things are just going to come to a natural end, because you won't be able to do anything else.
The only way I can think, like, let's say Minecraft stopped updating their game now, the only way I'd say people can think of, like, new ideas is if they combine ideas they've already done. Like, you know Electric Shock, where he combined me, Jay's and Foxy's games?
Yeah.
I'd say that's what people would have to do.
One thing in Minecraft's favour is even if Mojang said, right, this is the last update, there's going to be no more, you know full well, especially on Java because it's easier, there are going to be people still making mods for it.
Oh yeah.
Still going to be able to put things out there to keep it refreshed. Because I know a lot of people, especially one of the Hermit, he's desperate for Mojang to add concrete stairs and just have the concrete blocks the same as all the other sort of like cobblestone blocks, so you've got the variety.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for. But I know full well if you go looking on one of the websites, there's probably a place where you can download exactly that. I think someone's thought of it and someone's created it. So you know you will always find something out there to keep the game alive and fresh.
Yeah.
It's like there's some games I played when I was younger, they're still being updated now.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, damn it, I forgot what I was... Oh, no, I remember. I think for, like, Minecraft's final update, they should, like, include, like, what people have been asking for the most. Like, they've got to add in the remaining mobs from, like, the mob votes. That's something they need to do.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Oh, there's a massive dog. Like, if they don't add stairs, like, concrete stairs by then, or, like, the cobblestones and stuff, they should do that for, like, the update as well.
Yeah, that'd be a really good way to come out, finish on.
Oh, 1000%.
If you was in charge of Mojang, and you had to decide on what next year's update's going to be, what would you do?
Ow.
Choose.
Oh gosh. I'd probably do I wouldn't update the end. I'd save that for like one of the last updates because that's something like loads of people want. Like the final update should be like the end update, fan favourites. If I was going to do an update for next year, we need more redstone stuff, or like, I don't know, I would like to have a birch update. You know, like the forests look different. Like they need to do like a forest fun update.
Yeah.
So like make it more wildy. Like the wild update wasn't really that wild, to be honest.
No, it was that's one with the bees, and it was a bit of a anticlimactic one.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what else was on it apart from the bees.
Bees, honey blocks. There was only like what 6 things added in that update.
So one of my favourite updates they've done since I've been playing it has been when they updated the Nether.
I quite like the aquatic update. That's probably my favourite because I'm scared of the ocean, but like in Minecraft, it just looks so nice.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, that was before my time started playing Minecraft. Because I used to go around to my mate's house, and there were 2 kids when they were younger then. They were always watching Stampy, and I don't mean to be rude, but at that time his voice just got on my nerves. I just couldn't cope with it.
That was the same with my parents. Like I'd be like watching TV, Stampy on it, and they'd be like, "Turn that funny looking." But I was gonna say a naughty word. I can't say it.
But they were always going on about Minecraft this, Minecraft that. And then before lockdown, I saw there was I got a free demo of it. So I thought I'll download it, see all the fuss is about. And I loved it. And I just wished to myself, now I wish I'd discovered this sooner and started playing it. So I always remember when they were watching Stampy doing things, I just thought, oh, that building looks really nice.
Yeah, you have unlimited creativity in Minecraft. Do what you want.
Yeah, I just never bothered to download it and get it, because I thought it's not, I just didn't think I'd enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
But I love it. It's one of the few games I actually do, about the only game I play. I always go back to and always having fun. So I do eventually want to build my own kind of city build, if I can.
I had a massive city. Like I started 2017, lasted till 2020, I think, or 2022. Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, I do have one I started, but I never planned to start it. I just loaded up a basic world because I wanted somewhere I could go and test practice building, because I was doing a survival world.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, I'll just open another world and just practice building in that. Which I did, but that then started to turn into a city build.
Yeah, usually you don't intend to like build worlds, you like accidentally continue them.
Yeah, I mean this was just purely by accident. So it was during this time I discovered a YouTube called, I think it's PMFC. He does a lot of tutorial build to cities and things like that.
Yeah, I used to use him to like build my city. Like the police station was the first one I seen him build.
Yeah, I built the police station, but I didn't build it like he did. I added things to it.
Oh, I missed stuff when I built it.
And the same with his fire station. I kind of took the basic concept, but I adapted it to make it look more realistic.
Oh yeah.
So I did that. I did that on a few bits. But I was really enjoying it. I thought, because I kind of running out of space, and it was kind of in between different biomes. I just thought to myself, I really should do this again. Create a flat world, and just start properly. So I started to write down the list of ideas I would like to build, and that list is rather large, which I think is what's putting me off. I need to aim smaller and not bigger.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but that's, who knows, maybe one day I'll start it.
There's always one day. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just getting the motivation, and it's really just about motivation and inspiration.
I just remembered I dodged one of the questions you mentioned earlier as well. It was like upcoming movies I've got. I just remembered that and I just dodged it.
Oh, go on, tell us about the movies you've got coming up. How many have you got planned?
So I've got the third one which I'm making currently. I've got 2 more before the final, which will wrap up the whole Fantastic World. So there's 6 in total, which the amount of movies I'm making. So there's Fantastic World 6 for Fantastic End is like wrapping up the world.
Yeah. It would be a shame to see that one, because it would be a shame to see it all come to an end.
I know exactly how I'm going to end it. A couple people know, but I mean, I could try give it away, but like not entirely spoil.
No.
What?
No, keep it quiet. You never know who's listening, and you might attract new viewers after this.
Yeah, true.
It's a shame to spoil it for them.
All I'll say about it now is that no one wins and no one loses. Let's say.
That's good. Yeah. Because of course I was impressed with the way Stampy wrapped up his world. That was a nice little ending. So I know whatever Stampy chose to do, there'd be people easily criticising it. So I don't think there was the perfect way for him to do it, but the way he chose to do it, it was just right, it was perfect, it was so Stampy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Have you noticed these? Yeah, I've been seeing these recently. I'm just going to leave these down here as an Easter egg. But because I'm not a big YouTuber, like some people aren't really going to criticise me. Like I'm not going to get loads of it, am I?
No.
But my finale isn't similar to Stampy's. I have revealed stuff for it. Like I have like officially confirmed that there are going to be old villain attacks returning for this finale movie. Like, as in, like, one whole big attack is going to be, like, all of them, like, merged together. And I've also mentioned how, like, the Overlord, like, his real name's going to get revealed. I know who it is, and, oh, I'm excited to reveal. But I can't say who.
No, please don't.
I mean, people working behind the scenes, whoever's working on that scene with me, they're going to know who. And whoever's working on the finale of it, they're going to know.
Yeah, because that's the only downside to helping people like yourself, EJ. I know what's coming up, so that's why I don't often, when I'm in it, I very rarely watch them now. Because I know what's happening, especially now, or no, not so much now because my internet is too slow. In the past, I've been editing EJ's lovely well because he hates doing it.
Oh.
But the editing bit is what I enjoy. So I was happy to do it for him, but the biggest problem I had with it is because my net is slow. It just took such a long time to upload. But at times it was quite relatively decent for me. But at the moment now it's just gone from about 4 hours to 8 hours, if not longer, to upload footage, which is too long.
Oh, yeah.
But I like just to sit there and just fiddle around with the editing software and just learn more about it and how to do things differently and just get the confidence in it.
Yeah.
If you watch some of these YouTubers and they just do such amazing edits, I think B-Dubs is one of them from the Hermitcraft. His editing is so spot on this season. And I think that guy deserves an award. Because it's what annoys me about some YouTubers when they do a sponsor thing. They do the sponsorship segment so half-hearted, you just lose interest in it.
I don't really like sponsors. Like, ooh.
He makes it into a proper little advert. So he makes it fun. And he puts some effort into it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's fantastic. And I respect him so much for what he does. The way he the imagination he's got to put into his sponsored adverts. If I owned a company, I'd happily employ him as an advertiser. put him in charge of advertising. So he'd do a good job.
Something I would do to like avoid spoilers for like people in like the future. Like, let's say people want to like watch my finale or like a finale. What I usually do is like for big episodes with like a big thing that I don't want to reveal to too many people, like even people helping. I usually get just like one person will know what happens, but like it's not like a whole group of people.
No, that's the best way to do it.
But then some scenes, like the finale, like, oh gosh, my world is lagging. Well, I'm in the laggy area. Oh, what is it? For like the finale, like most of the people are gonna know who the Overlord really is, and that's just like by being in like different scenes. Like I'm gonna have to reveal like what's happening and stuff, which is something I don't want to do, but it's just gonna make sense for it.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, like
when I've been helping you out, one of my favourite videos I've recorded with you was the hide and seek one we did earlier. We did for the new year.
oh yeah, I remember that.
That was such a fun video to film.
I plan to do I plan to do another one at some point. I don't know when.
Oh, please do, because it was such a fun video to do.
I have been planning on like a football match with like the sports pitch. Like that was supposed to be at the start of 2024, but I've been taking breaks, so I haven't got to it yet. But there will be one at some point. Yeah, I'll probably do it before New Year's.
Fantastic.
Honestly, that's probably one of them. Actually, no, I do have a favourite video I've recorded. It's the missile video where there's like a bunch of missiles going off. That's been my favourite one to record. But like the hide and seek was definitely fun to like play.
How long have you been recording for?
Oh, for the podcast, 52 minutes.
Oh, right.
So.
I'm gonna talk about an hour.
Oh yeah, we've got like roughly 10 minutes. Anything else we should talk about?
I can't think of anything, but I'm sure there's plenty we've not discussed.
I can't think of anything. Let's think. Should we talk about helpers, like other people's helpers and stuff?
Yeah, that's the having helpers is a good thing, but it's finding helpers who are reliable that is the hardest thing. I say recently, about a year ago I killed off Foxy and Gaps, which is going to like set off other people have been killed off, like real people. But that's because I was like starting to replace like the people with characters. Like they're still helping, but I just wanted to swap them to characters. Yeah.
It's basically a situation with Stampy, like, well, there's no drama, but it's like if there's any storyline stuff or something like that.
Yeah, because I think the advantage of having helpers who don't talk is you're not tied to that specific person to do it. You can just get anyone to come and play JJ Bear or whoever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You haven't got to wait for someone to be around, and if they can't do it, then you kind of got to try and find a way to explain the demise of that cat or the exit of that cat or whatever.
I've only got 2 people in my world that talk. Well,
Yeah.
there's going to be a third, but something's happening. So technically still 2, but there will be a third.
I've got to say, even though I didn't understand from the beginning. So it wasn't until quite a while ago I discovered about Lee Bear.
Oh, that Lee Bear incident. Oh god.
Because I had someone come up on my YouTube about how Stampy said goodbye to him. So I thought, well, who's that? So I did a bit of research into him and thought, okay, Lee said better. And I watched the video the way he kind of said goodbye to the lead there, and I thought Stampy done it. You know, kudos to Stampy. He did it. Stampy did it in such a beautiful way, and I can't fault him for the way he did it. Sad for the reason why he had to. Incredibly sad, but he did it in a very compassionate way.
There was like, didn't Squishy comment on what the Lee Bear leaving video about what really happened and like what went on behind the scenes of it?
I'm sure she did, but I can't remember what she said now.
I think
she was playing Lee Bear at that time.
Yeah, I think that's something she put in the comment.
Yeah, because obviously the person who was playing Lee Bear was in. I don't know if he actually went to what happened to him afterwards, whether he was actually charged or not. I don't know. But he was in trouble with the police.
Yeah, apparently he kept on like recording, like ever since all of that stuff was like said. Apparently he kept recording, but I don't think it was like proper.
Yeah, I don't quite know what happened to him because there's a bit of misleading stuff on the internet about it. To be fair.
Oh, Lion Maker, we know basically everything which has happened with him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, I wonder what like all of these people are doing like right now in the world. Like, what are they up to? Like, Lion Maker. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in prison. Lee Bear, he's probably got a job somewhere in another country. I don't know.
I mean, how do I put this? They had such an amazing opportunity, of which they blew on their own. They completely blew on their own, so to speak. So they've only got themselves something you do not know what it could have led to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how long would have Lee Bear remained in Lovely? Would he have taken part in the finale? Would he have had a massive successful YouTube channel himself? You know, it's just, why do people do such stupid things and let a lot of people down?
Lion Maker should have left the panda alone as well.
Yeah, because there would have been kids growing up who loved the Lee Bear character or whoever it was. And they must have been quite distraught when they found out why Lee wasn't in there anymore, or whoever it was. So why do you risk doing something like that when you've been given such an amazing opportunity? Because let's face it, if you had a chance to appear, if somebody reached out to you and said, do you want to come and be a helper, I'm sure you would have just said, yep, I'm there. Yeah, bye. You would have loved to have done something like that.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Like, that's basically been everyone's dreams to get into Stampy's world. Like, who would want to ruin it, honestly?
Exactly, why risk? You've been given an opportunity to be in one of the biggest YouTubers out there. Why would you want to risk jeopardising or throwing it all away?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, fair enough, people can get burnt out and they get bored of playing the game. That's completely different.
Yeah, that's not like committing crimes or anything.
Yeah. But that's the other thing, that's the other downside of being famous. You have to be so careful what you say and do. There are people out there who will falsely accuse you of doing something you never did in the first place. And unfortunately, mud sticks. No matter how many times you say nothing happened, you can be proved in a court that nothing happened.
It's also with Ev, like, there's all the proof of like what he's been like as well, and he can keep denying it, but there's like all the proof, like, which I've put out.
Yeah. Oh, where have I disappeared to?
Where have you disappeared to?
I don't know.
Let's have a look.
It might be in Gaul.
Oh no! I teleported you to me. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Yeah, I plan to go back to like into it, but my main thing I want to do in the future is script writing. Like that's what my dream job is to be, to like work for a movie.
Judging by some of the things I've watched, quite a few of them not been to college.
Oh yeah.
As far as the same generic things. But that's the other thing with you, you've got the... Because you've done fantastic work, you're doing films. You've got some concept of how to put one together and what to do. And you've got the imagination for it.
I plan on like writing books about the movies, like based on my movies. So like if you don't want to watch them, you can like buy a book.
He was going to release books.
Yeah, this is like he's releasing books like based after his Lovely World's ended. So it'd be interesting to see what he's up to after.
Yeah, 'cause I know he put a video out about it, but I've not heard any more about what's happened to the books.
I think he showed off like some concept about what he was doing, like some little concept art. Like I think there was like a little image of Polly Reindeer that he showed off.
Yeah.
And I thought that looked really nice.
Yeah, it'd be good to do it. It'd be good to see them. It'd be good to get a copy of his world as well.
Yeah, he said he's gonna like release the download in like July, summertime.
Oh, excellent news.
Like people have been saying it's either like I think it's June or July 8th. People have been saying he's gonna release it.
Oh, good. I shall look forward to getting that. I wonder if it's going to be a free one to download or whether it's going to be a chargeable one.
I'd say if he's going to charge people for it, it's probably not going to be expensive. I'm going to say like £4 or like £2 something.
Yeah. That is one. It'd be nice to have the proper Stampy World, knowing that it was him who built it and not a could be creation.
Yeah, like everything's going to be 1000% accurate in his world.
Yeah. So if we went back to play Stampy's games on Stampy's World, if the redstone's not working, Foxy can't blame the creator, he can only blame Stampy.
Oh yeah. God's sake, Stampy!
Anyway, we must have been going on for an hour now, if not longer.
Yeah, it's been like about an hour or 5 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, that's about average. So anyway, so that's it for this week. Next week, if EJ's allowed back into the UK, he will unfortunately be back.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I know, we can only hope. Until then, thank you so much for BloodStorm for being our guest on the podcast.
Oh, you're welcome, Dave.
It's been a pleasure to have you, and hopefully maybe one day we'll get you back on here again another time to discuss more about your films, see when you've got one coming out. So
Oh yeah.
Until next week, it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from BloodStorm.
Bye everyone.
Bye.